Name, Charlie McHugh. Your job, patrolman, Ohio State Highway Patrol. Experience, 10 years riding the highways. Salary, $440 a month. This is Friday, the beginning of a holiday weekend. On this particular tour of duty, you won't be riding alone. You've been assigned to take along a young cadet just out of the academy. Coach him on what happens. Show him the ropes.
You advise it's on 224, 3 miles west of Sullivan. Is anyone injured? Do you need an ambulance? Is the highway blocked? All right, may I have your name and the phone number from which you're calling? Thank you. We'll have an officer right out. Car 309, post 3 to car 309.
Post 309 to post 3 at 89 and 42. Go ahead.
3 to 309, have a report of a PI 31 on 224, 3 miles west of Sullivan. An ambulance will be en route. Go ahead.
Okay, be en route. K2351.
KQE 487.
How's it going, Corp?
It's pretty rough. They've already started coming in. We haven't even reached peak traffic yet.
Well, here's hoping.
Right. The sergeant wants to see you in his office.
Okay.
Patrolman Bradley, for your training period, you will be assigned a coach. And during that time, you will observe only. And you will eat and practically live with him. Oh, hi, Charlie.
Hello, Sarge.
Charlie, this is Patrolman Bradley. Patrolman Bradley, Patrolman McHugh will be your coach for the next 40 days.
Hello, Bill.
Hi.
Nervous?
I guess so, a little.
Well, don't be. Grab your hat and lead the driving us. Ready?
Right.
Let's go. So long, Sarge.
So long, Charlie. He's all yours.
Look at them all. Where do you think they're going, Bill?
Oh, to the lakes, mountains, back home to visit the folks. Everywhere, I guess. They all seem to be in a hurry to make it.
Well, most of them will, but some of them won't. Well, let's go. Car 320 calling post 3.
Go ahead, 320.
We're on IS 71, 3 miles north of 250 interchange.
Okay.
For an hour, nothing. All quiet. And you begin to hope that maybe this will be one of those freak days. Maybe it'll stay this way, but you know better.
That'll be $3 even, sir. Son, you've got a bad muffler there. That's why your motor sounds so loud. You should get a new one.
Thank you, I will.
Steve, are you okay?
Sure, I'm okay.
Yeah, but you just missed a stop sign.
I saw it.
Steve, we didn't get much sleep last night, and you've been driving all day. Maybe we ought to stop out for a while or something.
Forget it. I said I'd make Columbus by night, and I'm gonna make it. Hey, Fred, what you trying to do? Freeze us out in here? Roll up the window, will you?
Steve, look, maybe we ought to stop for coffee or something.
No, forget it. But I'm falling asleep, and you can hardly keep your eyes open.
You can't get coffee on 71. You have to get off the highway to get it, and who wants to waste time?
Yeah, but you just missed that car. Stop worrying. I'm okay. Turn the radio on.
What's wrong with that lame brain behind us? He's coming up on us pretty fast. Slow down, you fool. Pull out.
All of a sudden, we got it. From the dispatcher, loud and clear.
Signal 30, Highway 71, 2 miles north of the Ashland-Richland County line. Car and truck collision, 2 dead.
Car 320, okay. On our way. Other patrolmen were there when we hit the scene. This was a common type, a rear-end collision, and it was pretty gruesome. Bill looked pretty sick, and you, Charlie McHugh, couldn't blame him. The thing to do now was try to ascertain the cause. Take a look at this, Bill.
Broken muffler.
And they had their car windows closed tight. What does that mean to you?
All those gas exhaust fumes coming up through the floorboard, the driver probably fell asleep.
That's the way it figures. The driver of the truck said they just kept coming. Plowed right into his rear end without slackening their speed. You know, if those two guys that had stopped to take a rest or get a cup of coffee somewhere, they might still be alive. Well, let's go. Nothing more we can do here. You fall asleep driving a car, and then it happens. You never wake up. It's just as simple as that, and deadly. Chalk it up to human failure. People trying to overextend themselves, thinking they can stay awake, fighting sleep.
Boy, that's a hard one to take.
Forget it. I've been at this business 10 years and haven't got used to it yet. 320, post 3, signal 2 from that signal 30. It didn't take long for the next one. This one was a PI signal 31, personal injury. The place, Route 71 again, near Ashland. This man was badly hurt, a back injury. He'd been thrown clear out of his car, yet the car was almost undamaged. You say he tried to pass your semi.
Yes, sir. He came up fast behind my truck and then cut out quick to pass me.
What happened then?
He just went around and lost control.
Any idea why?
I don't have any idea. He just seemed to couldn't handle the car somehow. He lost control. That's why I just don't know.
All right, I guess that's all for now.
Loss of control, that can mean anything.
He could have blacked out for an instant. He might have been dreaming or going too fast. It was some kind of human failure, but the main reason was a special kind of human failure.
What do you mean?
I mean just plain negligence. If he'd been wearing safety belts, he'd never been thrown from that car. He'd have walked away without a scratch. Let's check into hospital. How is he, Doctor?
He's in shock at the present, but I think he will make it.
Then there's no chance of getting a statement from him now.
No, not now. Probably in the morning.
Okay, thanks, Doc. Good night.
Good night.
We'll come back probably in the morning. This is Mrs. Andrews. 2 years ago, you found her pinned in the wreck of her car on Highway 42 south of Ashland. 2 years ago. And she's been completely paralyzed ever since. Hello, Mrs. Andrews.
Oh, Patrolman McHugh.
How are you feeling?
About the same. Same as I did 2 years ago. I feel nothing in my body, only in my memory. Do you remember that day, Mr. McHugh? It was a lovely day, so nice and sunny. I got into my car to visit my sister. I never dreamed I'd end up like this. I never even thought that I might be in an accident someday. Accidents happen to other people, not to you, you know. Funny. All it took to ruin my life was just a few seconds. I took my eyes off of the road for just a few seconds trying to get a cigarette out of my purse. I never saw that stop sign, and I went right through it. And the next thing I knew, I was lying there, and I saw you and all those men trying to get me out. Trying to get me out.
That's all it ever takes, is just a few seconds. Just a few seconds. And right about the time you and Bill Bradley were leaving the hospital, death was riding down the highway. This man has been driving for hours without a break or stop, and over the speed limit. Hypnosis. The senses become dulled. You drive in a kind of a trance, and you don't see what you're supposed to see.
Close 3, car 320 to 3B, signal 1 into signal 30. Cape 351.
The truck had demolished the car, and the two kids inside never really knew what hit them. The speed and weight of the truck drove the back seat against the front seat, and the front seat against the windshield, propelling the bodies with terrific force. The car chassis was crushed and shoved beneath the gigantic fore wheels and back wheels of the truck cab.
Why? Why did things like that have to happen?
That's just the point. They don't have to happen.
Did you get a report from that truck driver yet?
We will.
And after that?
We'll have to notify the relatives. This is the part you hate. This is the worst. You always try to break it gently.
Well, why are you asking all these questions about my daughter?
I'm sorry, but there's been an accident.
An accident? What kind of an accident? Oh, my God, no, 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 no.
The night wears on, and you hope maybe this will be all, the end of it. But no.
Frank, you're going too fast.
Relax, relax.
The speed limit's 25.
I know, but everybody goes over the speed limit a little bit.
Oh, Frank, please slow down. You don't know this road.
Look, just let me drive, will you? Just sit back and let me...
Damn, damn. It is morning, and your tour of duty is done. You look at the familiar stretches of road, the intersections and the byways, and they bring back tragic memories. You remember the places on the road where they happened, and how they happened. This driver ran into a train. This one was a head-on collision. This man had one beer too many. This one figured he could get an extra 1,000 miles out of a worn tire. This driver crossed a double yellow line around a curve. Some were murdered, some murderers. They didn't really drive cars. They were aiming deadly weapons. Population, 43,000. About the same number killed in automobile accidents in the United States each year. The entire population of this city, every man, woman, and child, wiped out. And you try to imagine how it would look, how it would be.